Hi, my name is Kari and I'm the product architect here at FieldSync. In this video, I'd like to show you how you can configure the FieldSync application to match up with the terminology that your staff and users are used to using within your day-to-day business operations. Now, in order to do that, you will need to log into the application with a username that has access to the settings button. So that would be a user with either a supervisor role or a system administrator role. So let's go ahead and get right to it. I'll select the Settings button, which takes me into the Settings module. Now within this module, you'll want to select the Labels tab. And on the Labels tab, you can see that you can customize the application in 3 different areas. 1, the application banner, 2, the customer button, and 3, the labels. So let's go through each of these individually. First of all, we have the application banner. Now the application banner is what you see up here at the top of the screen within the web application. And there is a similar banner within the mobile application on the main menu screen. Now what you're seeing right here is what we call our FieldSync standard banner. And this is the banner that you will get by default as a FieldSync user. However, we do provide choices to our users. And if you provide services that fall under the health industry, or if you were a previous FieldSync Health customer, then you can select the FieldSync Health banner. Now, after you have applied the change, it will be a global change that will be seen on both the mobile and the web application the next time your users log in. Second, we have the customer button. The customer button is visible on the web dashboard, and it's also visible on the mobile application main menu. Now, by default, your customer button is going to show a graphic of people. However, if your customer is something different from individuals, then you have the ability to customize that button. So, for example, you might be doing home inspections and each property address would be considered a customer. You may manage a feedlot and want to track the cows within your feedlot, or you might want to track equipment. So whatever your need is as far as your customer goes, you can select a customer button that meets those needs. So let's say for the purposes of this demo that we want to use the building icon for our customer button. So I'll select the icon, choose Apply, and then when I go to my dashboard, you will see that the button has been changed to show the building instead of the people. You will also see that the health banner is now present instead of the FieldSync standard banner. So now let's go back into settings and take a look at labels. Okay, so within the labels area, you will see that there are 3 different columns. The first column will show you the default value for each of the labels. So if you make no changes at all, these are the labels that you will see in each of the different modules. The second column is the web column. So if you make a change to one of the labels and put a new value in for the web, then you will see this value replace the default value in the web application. And third is the mobile, and the same thing applies there. If you want to make a change to the label as it is displayed on the mobile application, then you can enter a mobile value. If no mobile value is entered, it will just use the same value that you have entered for the web, assuming that you would want them to match. Let's say, for example, that my customers are companies. So I may want to come into the customers area of labeling. And since I don't need to collect someone's last name, maybe I'll change the last name to company name. And select Update. And maybe instead of the first name, maybe I want to make note of the CEO. And update that value. And then for the display name, maybe I need to use my customer code. Maybe internally we have a coding system, and that's what needs to be displayed. So I'll update that there. So as you can see, we have all of the different categories and modules within the application so that all of the labels are divided up by those modules. So everything that you can change on the dashboard is listed under the dashboard category. Everything that you can change under logs is indicated under the logs category, and so on. So we've made a couple of changes to customers, and let's go ahead and make one more change. And Instead of customers, let's call them clients. And then the singular value of that would be client. So now I've updated all of those values, and when I come back to my dashboard, I can see that my customers button has been updated to say clients. So if I choose add new, you'll see here that I have customer code, CEO, middle name is still there because I haven't changed it, company name. As you can see, you can go through each of the forms, whether it's logs or customers or the dashboard, and really find what the right terminology is going to be for you and your company and make those changes so that it makes sense for you. Now keep in mind some of the fields that we have within this page, for example, are static fields. So if you find that you don't need to use that certain field, then you can just change the label to NA to make it not applicable. You can leave it how it is and just choose not to fill it in, or you can make the label just a space and so that it appears as blank. So I hope that by going through these different configuration settings that you can apply, you can see the benefit to being able to change the application so that it utilizes the same terminology that your staff are used to seeing so that things make sense, and it will really enhance the usability of the solution. Now, labeling could be a complicated topic, so if you have any problems or questions regarding these customizations to the application, please don't hesitate to give us a call and we can help walk you through the process. Thank you.